Okay, the time started?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hi everybody. My name is Nursultan, so it's my second project. Choosing the topic, it's a complex part of speaking, of preparing speech for the Toastmaster. Firstly, I thought I choose the topic extroverts, introverts versus extroverts. I started to look for information in the internet about the differences between them, but in my humble opinion, they were all in like an iceberg of something whole picture. There was comparisons like introverts are shy, extroverts are more outgoing, but I think there is one only key difference between them. It's about thinking. Not thinking, but extra. No, it looks not well, but I will explain what I'm talking about here. Introverts. I am actually a natural introvert, so I used to think a lot. There was a time when I was trying to get sleep, lying in a bed and get to sleep, but I couldn't because the thoughts. It's not actually the thoughts, but it's something like thought capture. It's endless thoughts in your mind. One thought produced another thought, and etc. And it's endless. And I couldn't stop it, and I couldn't get sleep. So I started to think about it. What is it, these thoughts, and where from these thoughts come? First, there was, and I started to view my attention, and I noticed one interesting thing. As more I concentrate on that thoughts, for example, pay attention on it, more it becomes difficult and complex in my mind. So, but on the other hand, if you pay attention on something other, like dancing or something external, you get rid of that thoughts. So it's about thinking. It's about your thoughts, how you control that thoughts. But in other words, extroverts are not thinking. I don't mean that they are not thinking at all, but they can control the process of thinking. So they can execute the process of thinking immediately in some cases, and can stop thinking in some cases and feel the world, feel interaction, feel somebody else. But introverts, even I had some conversations with someone, like I was talking with somebody and I ask something and I get from this conversation, behind this conversation, like viewing from other side and thinking, analyzing that conversation at that time. I'm not talking, I'm analyzing actually. But extroverts actually, they concentrate on communication, fully concentrate on communication and presence. It was a year ago, I think, so I started to learn how to get rid of that thoughts.
So you wanted to be an extrovert? Eh?
Yeah, I wanted to find a way to immediately switch between that modes. Switch from introverts to extroverts.
Superman.
Yeah, like a superpower.
Yeah.
But the key is that for introvert, thinking is default state. But for extroverts, it's not default. For them, default state is being present, and then at some moments think. But how to switch between these modes? For me, to handle thinking, thought chatters, I have only 2 ways now. One of them are meditating. It's the most not so interesting part. And second, yes, I know. And second is GTD. Maybe you know that methodology when you write down all thoughts into a paper, and then later in hours of thinking, you plan thinking about these thoughts actually and start living without thinking.
I will think about it later, yeah?
Yeah, I will think about it later. So you can stop thinking and living in a present mode. And in some cases, some thoughts are, you can catch some thoughts. And in that case, help meditating, when you can just let go the thoughts. You see the thoughts, bye-bye thoughts. So, and the question was, is it possible to quickly switch that mode? I think it's possible, and I will try to find it out.
Do not forget us to tell.
Thank you, Nursultan.